Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I made one of these animation storytelling videos. I always wanted to get back into it, and now that I'm older and I have a freaking Cintiq, I can more than likely produce these faster. There's so many stories I'd like to tell you, younglings. So let's dive into this. So first off, a lot of things have obviously happened since last time I made one of these videos. My cat at the time has died. I have a new cat. I have my own apartment. I have an amazing boyfriend. I started working again. I've been to Manchester, Wales, and freaking Liverpool. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that accent ever again. Obviously, there's plenty of stories to tell about that major trip, but I'll cover that over a course of a few videos. This one is focused on Liverpool trip because that's what I feel like talking about, because I'm in the Beatles hype, okay? Okay, deal. So at 8 a.m. on December 22nd, 2016, I woke in a warm bed next to my boyfriend Neil. His father called from downstairs saying that we'll be leaving shortly. Me, already wide awake because I know what's in stores, yell at Neil to get out of bed and get ready. Fast forward an hour. We're on the move, and meanwhile I'm looking out through the window on weird looking passing cars, thinking that this couldn't be real. This is not happening. I am not about to head into Liverpool, go to the Beatles Story Museum, and spend the day there. After a while, I kept seeing Liverpool signs more often. Oh boy, we're getting there! We hit the toll, and I'm starting to shake. We drive through, and we're on Liverpool ground. My brain descend into hypnosis. Lucid dreams, like I was on LSD or something. As we drive in, it reminds me of the suburbs at home where I grew up. Immediately, I'm thinking, yes, of course. This is where the best band in the world would have been born. Great creativity comes from a broken real place. We park in someone's rented out drive, and I take the first step on Beatles ground. Meanwhile, Neil and his parents probably think I'm a nut job at this point, so, but I have nothing to lose. I can no longer contain myself. In my head, as we pass people, I imagine them with this amazing, charming accent from the past long not forgotten. My favorite English accent. Freaking Liverpudlian. We stop a lady on the sidewalk to ask for directions, and my body is prepared to hear the sounds coming out of her mouth. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's over there, that way. She said in the most normal English accent. Hashtag extremely disappointed. I had heard from Neil that the accent that I'm in love with is long gone. It's no longer charming, and they have this expression like, ew. I can't do that. I figured, alright, this is just one person. She might not, be from around here. Not gonna lose hope. But alas, everywhere we went, no charming Liverpool accent was found. We find the entrance to the museum, and I just stare. I started to silently leak, and eventually I couldn't contain it any longer. There I was, a 24-year-old fat Swedish woman, crying outside the steps, not even inside yet. His parents thought something happened, and I just hugged them for the amazing human beings they truly are. They didn't have to drive me there. They didn't have to do anything for me, yet they did, and I can never, ever truly repay them for what they had given me. Anyways, before I start crying all over again while recording this, let's move on through the story. Inside, they hand you this iPod-looking thing, which has information on it through the rooms that you enter, so you can, listen to stories and how it progresses and how they got to be and all that stuff. Yada, yada, yada. I know this. I don't need this. Bye. We start walking inside and, well, I can't. Towards the end, they have these boots for the 4 separate Beatles going solo and what now, and I just straight headed into the Lennon booth. I sit down and I just have a moment to myself before they caught up with me. I felt very emotional, but it was nothing compared to what was about to hit my face. At the end, there's a white corridor with black and white pictures of Lennon recording his record Imagine. Then you turn right and boom. A recreation of mother freaking White Room from his Imagine video. Like, the piano and everything. The hippie that I am burst into tears like I cannot explain. The words on the wall, the music, the room, I can't explain it. You need to go there. I stayed there for a while. We were walking out after I managed to compose myself to the person on the staff going, "Oh, don't worry. You're not the first one to leave crying, and you definitely won't be the last." We ate at the cafe and headed to the merchandise. Ah, the merchandise! Ah, the merchandise! I ran through the place 4 times, making sure I picked up the most necessary items that I would need and not cave into the wants. Paid, headed out, walked into town. We headed into a shopping center and I had my first Sinclair. Too overhyped. I wasn't a big fan. We walked back to the car and we were on our way back. Overall, literally the best trip of my life. And more stories to come. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, so. But thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.